Hello, and welcome to episode 1 of The Breakdown with Dr. Muni. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit subscribe. So let's just jump right into it. Our healthcare system is falling apart. Things are changing at the speed of light and not necessarily for the better. You may be one of millions of people who have no primary care doctor. So who do you go to when you get sick or you have a concern? You may have loved your primary care doctor, but every time you go to the clinic, you see a new doctor. Or you may be one of millions of Americans that has to travel 2 to 3 hours to see a doctor or a specialist that they can trust. What is going on here? Unfortunately, the system is changing and we have to educate ourselves and empower ourselves to change with it. And simultaneously, we are seeing lower rates of medical literacy than ever. This means that patients do not have the knowledge and understanding of their body and the medical system to make educated decisions for themselves and for their loved ones. Your doctor in that 15-minute appointment where they're rushing in, rushing out the door, and on their laptop for most of the time does not have the capacity to break down health concepts and topics about your body in a way that is meaningful and long lasting for you and your family, which is where I come in. So who am I and why do I care? My name is Dr. Muni, and I am a board certified family medicine physician. I have had the great honor of being a primary care doctor for the last 7 years, servicing patients both in person and online. I was the first doctor in my family and the first doctor in my community at large, so I know exactly what it's like to navigate an unfamiliar healthcare system and to deal with a lot of doctors who don't understand where you're coming from. My family comes from the Caribbean country of Guyana and moved here in part due to the medical system. My mother has a lot of medical complexities, and I spent most of my childhood going to specialist appointments with her, waiting with her surgeons, and really being confused about the entire system and how it was functioning. I made it my mission to grow up and be part of the change that this system needed. However, it was very soon after graduating residency that I realized the system that I was trying to make change in just was not built for someone like me. Because of that, I pivoted out of academics and started to carve my own path in a way that is sustainable for me and for my dream of what I want to see for my patients. This YouTube is just a small part of my legacy of education that I would love to leave behind. With the breakdown, it is my hope that I will be able to reach many more patients than I would have been able to with a 5 to 10 minute visit. Hello, how are you doing? Laptop, clinic session. I'm going to be breaking down even the most difficult concepts in medicine. For example, how do you make an appointment? How do you find a doctor? What is blood pressure? Why do you have to take your medication? No topic is off limits. If you have a video that you want me to break down, please go ahead and drop your suggestions down below. This page has minimal edits, no frills, no grifting, just free education for you and your family. If you would like to support my education mission, please go ahead, hit subscribe. Until next time.